Surya had always been a hard worker. For years, he poured his heart into his small business. A cozy little cafe tucked away in a quiet corner of the city. It wasn't grand, but it was his dream. Each morning, he opened the doors with a sense of purpose, brewing coffee and serving fresh pastries to loyal customers who had become like family. But lately, things had been tough. Business slowed, bills piled up, and Surya found himself struggling to keep the lights on. He worked harder, hoping that his efforts would turn things around, but day after day, the cafe grew emptier. Each night, he sat alone at a corner table, head in his hands, wondering if his dream had been a mistake. One evening, as the weight of uncertainty bore down on him, Surya decided to take a walk. The streets were quiet, the sky painted in hues of dusk. Lost in thought, he found himself at an unfamiliar park. There, he noticed an old man feeding birds near a bench. Something about the man's calm presence drew Surya in. He hesitated for a moment before sitting beside him. They sat quietly until the man spoke. "You look troubled, son." Surya sighed. "I've worked so hard to build my cafe, but it feels like everything is falling apart. I don't understand. I've done my best, but nothing is working out. I feel lost, forgotten." The old man smiled softly. "Let me tell you a story. Once, a farmer planted bamboo seeds. He watered them daily, ensuring the soil was perfect and the conditions just right. Months passed, but nothing happened. Still, the farmer kept watering. A year went by, still nothing. His neighbors mocked him, saying he was wasting his time, but the farmer had faith. In the 5th year, something incredible happened. The bamboo shot up, growing almost 90 feet in just 6 weeks. You see, all those years, the bamboo had been growing underground, developing a strong root system to support its massive height. It needed time. God works in the same way. Just because you can't see the growth doesn't mean it isn't happening. Trust his timing. Surya listened, the weight in his heart slowly lifting. The old man patted his shoulder. "Keep watering your dreams. When the time is right, they'll rise higher than you ever imagined." Surya left the park feeling lighter. From that day forward, he approached his work with renewed faith. Even when the cafe was empty, he kept the coffee brewing and the pastries fresh. He greeted every customer with a smile, believing that each moment was preparing him for something greater. Months passed, and one rainy evening, a well-known food critic stumbled into the cafe to escape the storm. Surya welcomed him warmly, serving his best coffee and pastries. The critic was blown away, and the next day, a glowing review appeared in the paper. Soon, the cafe was bustling with new customers, drawn by the story of the humble cafe that never gave up. Looking around at the lively crowd, Surya realized the truth of the old man's words. God had been working behind the scenes all along, preparing him for this moment. The struggle wasn't a punishment, it was preparation. So, when life feels slow, and the path ahead is uncertain, remember the bamboo. Trust God's plan and timing. Even when you can't see the growth, something beautiful is unfolding beneath the surface. Keep watering your dreams. One day, they'll rise taller than you ever imagined.